これ以外なかった精一杯だったんだ泥まみれの昨日の僕ら何万回泣いてその涙を抱いて君と見てた夢があったくさぶたになってた
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world. And this time we are going over to Japan and checking out BE:FIRST. Now, as you know, I'm an avid fan of BE:FIRST and I've been there since the auditions. So they're like my babies because individually it's like you've seen them growing up. I know you guys have been there as well, and you've been even more. I'm an avid fan, but you guys are a serious connoisseur fan, right? You know so much about them. I'm so grateful for you guys not only to check out my reactions, but also keeping me informed about what's happening with BE:FIRST as well. So this is an official audio called Glorious. There's not much I can tell you about this. There really isn't. But there is the lyrical contents, but I have put the subtitles on for you to check out what the lyrical contents are in English. So look, let's go straight into my next reaction of today, shall we? So without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? See that long intro where there's a silence. You normally get that on most ballad songs, the intro to silence. Love that.
これ以外なかった精一杯だったんだ泥まみれの昨日の僕ら
Okay.
何万回泣いてその涙を抱いて君と見てた夢があったくさぶたになってた不安や失敗にも僕らならさ胸を張れるよ不格好なフォームで走る君とこの明日を繋ごう、夢は僕らを照らしていつか共に輝くその日を待ってあと少しが遠くても足跡の数を誇ろう今日を奇跡と呼ばれようわからずやの神様も
I'm going to stop it right there. So look, things that, and I've said this so many times about BE:FIRST and the production line behind it. Very clever, even down to the ballads. You got the classic, for me, it brought me to the early 90s, late 80s, right? I'm talking about as in the music style. And if you break down the individual instruments used, you notice that it is a kind of like a retro vibe, but slowed down into a ballad. Look at the instruments that was used, then the keys that they was using. It was a classic key change what you would hear in the 80s. Not so much now, in this day and era. Certainly on the Western side with the music is no longer like that. The function, the instruments that they use at the moment is very digitalized, but it's just gone scale high. And I think sometimes you need to take 3 or 4 steps back and look at when music was absolutely amazing music, and take and grab inspirations from that and bring it into this era. And this is what you see with BE:FIRST. So I'm seeing the late 80s, early 90s style, but also it's being dragged into the 2020 vibes. The 2023, 2020, whatever, but it's 2020. And I love the way how it's crafted and shaped. Now, the design of the melody structure pattern, you've heard the melody structure before, but certainly in the Western times. But once again, classic 90s melody structures, which is, for me, what was selling all the #1 tracks. Certainly for a band. I used to say this kind of boy band, but apologies, I'm not saying that no more because it's been clearly explained to me regarding boy bands and what is a band, a group band. But yes, they're staying with the schematics of bringing things from the 80s and 90s and dragging it into the millennium in what is in the 2020s. That's how I feel. And they're still putting a stamp on it. But from a Western point of view, I'm in a comfortable state because I can easily close my eyes and transcend back into those eras and pull out some amazing boy bands, because that's what they was called back in them days, and some amazing solo artists that had that kind of similar structure. So it's nice, it's a comfortable place for any kind of Western person. I guarantee you that from a Western point of view, that you can name a number of amazing A-list artists that you can even sing along their song to this song, and I guarantee it will fit in. So it's a lovely classic structure, and I said, you can't fix something that's not broken, So why not use this structure? And reinvent it. It's certainly if it's going to give you this kind of inspiration for these song types. I mean, for the look at lyrical contents. No matter how stubborn the gods are, none of them can deny. So, who writes these kind of things? Certainly not in the Western world. So I love that impact all the way through the music structure, the melody structure, and the lyrical contents. If they're going to do a music video, I have no idea how they're going to surpass it from what I'm seeing right now. And there's nothing for me to see except for hearing the lyrical contents and the thumbnail. So, wow. I'm going to go back just a little bit to about, say, here. I love the concept.
足跡の数を誇ろう。今日が奇跡と呼ばれる日まで。これ以外なかった。精一杯だった。だから僕らここで出会えた。悔しさで前が見えなくなっても君の笑顔で涙を拭おう重なった声が紡いだ想いがあの痛みの答えをくれるからがむしゃらに汗と笑う君とこの続きが見たいんだ夢僕らを照らしていつか共に輝くその日を待ってるあと少しが遠くても足跡の数を誇ろう今日奇跡と呼ばれよう汗と涙で汚れた地面天高く笑う太陽に向けて蹴っ飛ばしたデイ挫折敗北の果てまとだ泥のドレスがとても綺麗結果だけじゃない切磋琢磨の火花を今灯して笑える日ばっかじゃないけどそんな君を誰も笑いやしないでしょ本気で生きてきた記録が今の僕に言うんだ後悔はしないでいたいだからいつも夢は僕らを照らしていつか共に輝くその日を待ってあと少しが遠くても足跡の数を誇ろう今日も奇跡と呼ばれるよわからずやの神様も当たり前の生き方も僕らには似合わないだろうほら夢が呼ぶフィールドへあと少しが遠くても足跡の数を誇ろう今日が奇跡と呼ばれる日まで
I did not know when the screen changed and start moving. And I was looking at everything. Nice. So that was Be First with Glorious. And you know what? It was. And I was wondering, why did they choose the sky and the clouds and everything else? But it suited the song to the T. It really did. So, positive words in there. I'm going to highlight some of the, because they have, this is what I love about Be First, is not only when they're doing music, they actually put their lyrical contents down below, so you can have the chance to highlight it, put it into Google Translate, our illustrious leader for translation. And the only reason why I said it, because sometimes they really cock it up. So look, let me read that a little bit for you. So it says, there was nothing else but this. It was the best I could do yesterday. Wait. There was nothing else but this. It was the best I could do yesterday. Us covered in mud, cried tens of thousands of times, and I hold those tears. I had a dream with you. What? That's poetry. My anxiety. I can never pronounce that word. Anxiety. Only when I've had it. So my anxiety and failures turn into scabs. If it were us, we could hold our hearts with you, running with. I'm not right. I'm not reading this right. Seriously. We could hold out our hearts with you, running with. I think it's Google Translate. This is Google Translate. I'm going to try to have it. The dream is... Okay, this is the chorus, right? The dream is shine on us. See? The dream is shine on us. I'm waiting for the day when we will shine together. Some days, even if it's just a little further away, let's be proud of the number of footprints we have left. Let's call today a miracle. Who writes things like that over the Western world? You won't. It's more of, oh, baby, I love you, and ooh. You know what I mean? But there's a lovely design. There is a lovely design where it's a romantic nature, where you can say, you know, there's 1,000 millions of words that you can construct in a romantic value to make that woman feel, you know. And over here, when boy bands, it's, you know, it's just like 4-letter words. Oh, baby, you're great. You're fab. You're fine. Your body. I want to move close to you. And, you know, all that kind of stuff. And it's like, come on. Then you got over here. The dream is shining on us. I'm waiting for the day we can shine together. Some days, even if it's just a little further away, let us be proud of the number of footprints we left. Let us call today a miracle. You're not going to get that. So I'm glad when I hear things like this. You don't know how happy, how much of a smile is on my face when I hear songs with substance of words. You know, it's dwindling. It really is. It's a pity that we have to go to other countries to experience those formats. Just saying. Be First. Lovely song. If you are going to do a music video to this, I would not have a clue how you would go about it. I think the visuals of the sky and the clouds and the movement was fitting enough. So well done. For that reason, I salute you. Boom.